Have you ever wondered what a super loop is in embedded C programming? It sounds intriguing, right? Well, today, we're diving into this concept to help you understand it better. I totally get it. Many programmers find themselves puzzled when they first encounter the term super loop. You're not alone in this confusion. It's a common question among those venturing into embedded systems. So let's set the stage. One user recently asked, "What is super loop in embedded C programming?" They were curious about its purpose and how it fits into the bigger picture of embedded systems. If this sounds like you, stick around as we unravel this concept. To understand the super loop, we need to recognize that it's a fundamental concept in embedded programming. Essentially, it's a simple, continuous loop that keeps your program running, allowing it to respond to events and perform tasks without interruption. And don't go anywhere. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand what a super loop is, but also how to implement it effectively in your projects. To understand the super loop in embedded C programming, the user should first recognize that it is a simple control structure used in embedded systems. It allows the program to run continuously without interruption. Next, the user should note that the super loop typically consists of an infinite loop that repeatedly checks for events or conditions. This is essential for managing tasks in real-time applications. Now let's look at a basic example of a super loop. The user can visualize it as a loop that contains function calls for handling tasks like reading sensors or updating outputs. Finally, the user should remember that while the super loop is straightforward, it can lead to challenges like task prioritization and responsiveness. Therefore, careful design is crucial. Fun fact, the term super loop might sound like a superhero move, but in reality, it's just a simple yet powerful programming technique that keeps your embedded systems running smoothly. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. This user describes the super loop as an infinite loop, specifically designed for embedded C programming. It allows your code to run continuously until a specific condition is met, which is essential for long-running applications like robotics. That's it for that answer. Let's take a look at another one. This user describes the super loop as a design pattern favored by embedded firmware developers, particularly for simple bare metal systems. The super loop serves as the program's main loop, where tasks are executed repeatedly. A basic implementation initializes the global state and continuously samples inputs, updates the state, and manages outputs. While simplicity is key, the super loop can accommodate some complexity. For instance, developers can implement priority schemes or scheduling tasks based on timing. However, adding too many complexities can make the super loop unwieldy, leading developers to consider using a real-time operating system instead. Here's a pro tip. Always ensure that your super loop is efficient. Avoid long delays or blocking calls inside the loop to maintain responsiveness in your embedded applications. And there you have it. You now understand what a super loop is and how to use it in your embedded C programming. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more insights and tips on embedded systems.